Over the past month, I've spent half my time on the road traveling around. I visited some small indie film studios and cute little tech startups. During my trip, I realized that the tech I brought with me really enhanced my overall experience. I'm excited to share all of them with you today. First is my 11-inch M4 iPad Pro. I think it's perfect for travel because of its versatility. If you don't need to do heavy work, you can detach the Magic Keyboard and just take the iPad, or maybe add a slim folio case. It's super lightweight. Even if you need the Magic Keyboard, the whole thing is still lighter than a 13-inch MacBook Air. Function-wise, this thing has been really capable for me. I use my iPad for media consumption, emails, documents, or even editing some epilogue videos. It handles everything I need, and I don't really miss my MacBook. In the new iPadOS 26, there are many improvements in multitasking and file management. I think that makes the iPad an even stronger candidate as a travel computer. Next is my phone, the iPhone 16 Pro. In the past year, I've actually switched between several iPhone models, including the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the regular 16, and the 13 mini. But I've settled on the 16 Pro. When traveling, I really want everything I carry to be light. The 16 Pro has a great balance. My old 15 Pro Max has a fantastic large screen, but I found it a little bit too bulky to carry comfortably in my pocket. Also, I feel like when we are on the go, using a large phone one-handed while walking or moving around can be a little bit difficult. A smaller size like the iPhone 16 Pro is definitely more ideal. The iPhone 13 mini I've used briefly this year. It was even more compact, but the battery just couldn't last a full day, so I don't think it's a good choice for travel. The battery life of the 16 Pro is really good. I use my phone all day for navigation, taking photos and videos. It always lasts long enough and never make me worry. I choose the 16 Pro over the regular 16 is because of the camera. The 5x telephoto lens is a huge advantage. I can easily capture things that are far away from me. The ability to film epilogue is another plus. I like casually documenting my trips, so for me, the 16 Pro is good enough to replace a dedicated camera. The next thing is my dual USB-C port charger. This was a recent purchase. Previously, I just used individual chargers I already had to charge my tablet, phone, smartwatch, power bank, and so on. Because I often need to charge two devices at the same time, I always need to carry at least two chargers. At the beginning, I didn't see this as an issue, but then I realized for travel, each additional item is gonna add something to worry about. Sometimes I might forget the charger, or sometimes the AC outlet in the hotel room is a little awkward, so it was a little hard to plug in two at once. Earlier this year, I bought a dual USB-C port charger. This one is from Belkin. The ports are 20 watts each. If you get the newer model, you're gonna get a higher wattage in an even smaller size. I just really enjoy having dual ports. It only uses one outlet, and I no longer need to worry about forgetting a second charger. Next is the USB-C cable I bring when I travel. This is the future Adonis USB-C cable from AOHi. Full disclosure, AOHi sent this to me to test out. As we all know, the whole USB-C cable world is kind of chaotic right now. When you get a random cable, you don't really know what you're getting. Some are only good for charging, some have a low transfer speed. Also, if you're an Apple user like me, I'm sure you've been frustrated because the USB-C cables that come with iPhones or iPads, they are all USB 2.0 cable. Even if you have the Pro models like the 16 Pro or Pro Max, the cable that come with the phone cannot support the high-speed transfer that the phone itself is capable of. So for me, in the past, I just borrow the short USB-C cable that comes with my Samsung SSD to transfer large files to my computer. It always looked a little ridiculous, but now this USB-C cable from AOHi really makes my experience better. Talking about the specs, I just don't think it can reach anything higher. It's definitely a cable that's good for future-proofing. For charging, it supports up to 240 watt. It can cover all the devices you have. The cable itself has a soft silicone texture and the metal handles feels very sturdy. It doesn't feel like those budget cable that's going to break easily. It also comes with this little portable storage box, which is great for protecting the cable. During my travels, I use this cable to charge my phone and iPad and to transfer my Apple Lock footage to my SSD. I just don't need to worry about specs because it can handle it all. Next is my magnetic wireless power bank. There are many brands available, and the one I'm using is also from Belkin. If you get the newer model that supports Qi 2, you're gonna get up to 15 watt wireless charging speed. I just really like the idea of having a MagSafe compatible power bank. It's really convenient. In the past, I used a traditional power bank with cables. It always created a mess in my bag. Now, I just need to simply snap the power bank to my phone. It's very satisfying. The charging speed is not as fast as a wired connection, but I think the cable-free experience makes the trade-off worth it. Next, this small MagSafe tripod stand from MOFT really enhanced my travel experience. I use it for my phone, and on a short flight or when I'm in a coffee shop or restaurant, I can easily prop up my phone to watch something. I've had this stand for a while, and at the beginning, I was a little bit hesitant due to the cost, but I feel like for travel, it's really hard to find something better. The foldable design means it doesn't take up any space when you're not using it. You can easily put it in your pocket. The MagSafe mechanism also makes it very easy to use. There are many angles you can choose from. For example, making it lower or higher, all sorts of orientations, whatever you like. I'm actually using it to hold my phone when I'm filming this video. The only thing I wish it could do better is that when you use it as a tripod, you might feel a little shaky when you touch the screen. But as long as you don't keep touching your screen when you're filming, you're fine. I think it's a minor point given its compact design. Okay, so those are all the tech products I want to talk about today. It's not a huge collection, mainly a computing device, a phone, and essential accessories. When I travel, I try to keep things light, so I focus on picking the best products that can cover multiple needs. In that case, I can bring fewer items. Alright, that's all for today's video. I want to know, what's your favorite tech that you always bring with you when you travel? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more tech-related content, be sure to subscribe. Now check out some other videos of mine. I'm sure you will be interested as well. Have a nice day.